Namaste, tribe. Hope everyone's having a blessed weekend. It's November 2nd, 2012. This is One Who Gathers Tribes. I'm honored to come before you today to give you a oracle card reading. I'd smudged my cards earlier today and said prayers over them and pulled 3 cards. So these are from the Stephen Farmer's card decks, Spirit Messenger, Animal Spirit Messenger Message Guides, the Earth Magic Oracle deck, and the Power Animal Oracle deck. And I look to these cards quite a bit, and I've seen lots of amazing winged ones lately. They're really giving us signs. So it's time that we start listening. Had many red-tailed hawk sightings this week. As I went out today, Cooper's hawk flew right over me and screeched as he went over. He went over into the fairy realm in the woods, which I thought was pretty magical. Flew right into it, and that made me smile. Also made me look up, and I actually saw a formation at that very moment of what I believe to be a fire bow start in the sky right above the clouds. It was kind of a heavy chemtrail day today, so it could be reflections off the chemtrails, I don't know, but it was pretty magical just to listen to what's going on around you. The wind going through the trees speaks to me. It's the small things like that. Spider webs floating through the air. I saw many spider webs floating through the air. Grandmother spider weaving her magical web, binding us all together. Turkey vultures. So many turkey vultures in the sky lately. Blackbirds. Of course, it's that time of the year when they start flocking together and their murmurations are seen. I see that all the time. So, all signs from our great Mother Earth that we need to stand up as rainbow warriors do. So I'd like to give you this reading. It's a really great reading for next week, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll start with the Spirit Guide Oracle card, which is of the shark. Awesome Spirit Guide. The card says on the front, feel your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Trust your instincts. Your instinctual self is that aspect of you that sends signals to your brain directly from your body. It is what's responsible for your survival, particularly when you're in a life-threatening situation and you must avoid danger by fighting, fleeing, or remaining still and quiet. It's your instinct that dictates which choice most likely ensures your survival. It's much more primal than intellect, and it's what connects humans with all other animals. The trust for your instinctual signals can be modified and distorted by conditioning, especially childhood conditioning. When you're repeatedly told to distrust what your body's telling you, or you face life-threatening situations with no escape, this survival mechanism becomes clouded, at least, and completely suppressed at the extreme. It's replaced by either a generalized fear and agitation that gets projected onto relatively benign situations, or else possibly a psychic numbness that numbs the senses and severely limits your body's ability to process environmental cues for danger. So this sensory numbness, it also limits your ability to fully experience pleasure as well. So Shark says, take the time to tune into your gut feelings using slow, deep breathing as an access code. Listen with all your senses to discern what your body's telling you. Use your intellect to interpret whether it's a conditioned reaction or an instinctual response. with practice, you can refine those perceptual capabilities you have so that you completely trust with what you feel. So the shark is an awesome spirit guide to take with you next week. Trust your instincts. That's why you have them. The card from the Earth Magic Oracle card deck is Crystals, which is Focus. It's a beautiful card. I wish you could see it really well. It's an amethyst crystal cave bathed in water from a river. And there's points of light which represent the spiritual force that the crystals beings generate. An amethyst, as well as other types of quartz crystals, have been used for thousands of years in magic and healing, as well as for intensifying psychic capabilities. The crystal card is about focus. Since it's of a violet color too, it's the same as a crown chakra. It's often been referred to as a spiritual stone. The nature of quartz crystals, the second most common element in the Earth's crust, is that they help focus the power of our life force or spirit. Where attention goes, power flows, and crystals magnify this power tenfold. Our intention influences where our attention goes. When we are consciously aware of our intention, it facilitates the focus of that spiritual power and supports the manifestation and material reality of that intention. So it's really time to bring your complete focus to the subject of whatever it is you're thinking about. Eliminate all distractions and give this your undivided attention. Could be a project, a relationship, simply, relaxing, time spent in the woods. Just be fully present to the situation is what this card's telling us. This sharpening of focus will expand your awareness and allow your inner guidance to penetrate your consciousness, which can then be turned into appropriate action. And by being focused with crystal clarity, you're in the flow of your life force, and in fact have become one with that. You become one with it. It's not a tension-filled state at all, but one of relaxed attention. Keep your eyes, ears, and heart focused on that which you need to pay attention to, and miracles can be created. Use the Force, to paraphrase a great fictional character, and use it in life-enhancing ways. So call on the power of the crystals in your focus this next week. And another spirit guide power animal I pulled for you tonight is Owl, our grandmother Owl, who I dearly love, the winged one owl. And that is pay attention to signs. So we have a great card reading for next week. To find the answer you're seeking, it's extremely important to pay attention to the signs, folks. Dearest ones, pay attention, especially repetitive ones. These are clues you can see, hear, or feel around you. Sometimes they're really subtle. Sometimes they're very obvious. They can come through a conversation you overhear or you're in, a newspaper headline you happen to glance at, a friend calling you on the phone you knew they were going to call before they did, or any number of other ways. The key is to just be open at the most auspicious of times for guidance in the form of these omens. These are not random occurrences. All is meant to happen as it happens. They're responding to a call your soul is making, whether or not you're aware of it. These are manifestations of Spirit's directives, so it's important to keep an open mind and heart to the cues you're receiving. Don't overanalyze them, but do heed them. By observing with all your senses the wisdom of the natural world and even the human-made world, it will speak to you. So we have a great reading for next week. We have trust, focus, and signs. So trust in your focus and see the signs that are right in front of you. Listen. Be still. Listen. Listen to Spirit. I really thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the reading. And you're all very well with Spirit right by your side. And with blessings, I bid you good day. And I'm much love and blessings. And this is One Who Gathers Tribes. Thank you for listening.